Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can make these super cute orange slice place cards. Okay, so we're going to start off by slicing our oranges. We want to try to keep these as evenly sliced as possible, and we don't want to get them too thin because the thinner they are, the easier they will burn. So maybe like 1/4 of an inch. And then we're gonna bake these in the oven at 200 degrees for about 4 hours, flipping them over halfway through. And we're gonna wanna check on these frequently just to make sure that they're not burning. Once you have your orange slices all dried out, they should look a little something like this. And the great thing about this place card project is you can really prep a lot of it ahead of time. So once you have these orange slices dried out, they will last for quite a while. So if you're a planner and you like to do things ahead of time, this is great. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the project here. As always, I will be linking all of the products that I'm using in this video in the description below, so feel free to check that out. So after we have our orange slices all dried out and ready to go, we can go ahead and start prepping our floral bouquets that we're going to lay behind our orange slice place cards. So I have my floral wire here, and I'm just going to cut off little pieces, probably like 2 to 3 inches, that I can grab as I need them. And again, we're using dried florals, so this is another thing that you can definitely prep ahead of time. And I chose 3 different types of florals that had kind of different colors, textures, but you can really use whatever kind that you want. Again, these specific ones I'm going to link for you below. But I got these beautiful green dried and preserved leaves from Etsy. I just thought they were so nice. They were going to be great for a base for our bouquet, and really just a nice contrast with our orange color as well. So these green leaves are where I'm going to start to build our bouquets from. But we also have some baby's breath, some dried natural color baby's breath that is really pretty and just adds some kind of different texture. I just love this. It's light and airy, but it also kind of fills up a lot of space at the same time, which is good. I also have here these little pieces of clipped bleached ruscus. I also don't know if I'm saying any of these names right, but again, everything is going to be linked below that you can check out for yourself. So I'm going to take my floral wire here, and like I mentioned, I'm just going to cut off little pieces ahead of time so that I can use them as needed. And we just need little pieces, kind of like maybe 2 inches, just to kind of clip our bouquets together into place when we have everything where we want it to be. Okay, so we're going to start off with our biggest floral pieces first, and we're going to use that as our base and kind of just stack on top of that. So I'm going to find a little arrangement that I like. You want to be careful with these because they are dried and you don't want them to snap. So next we're going to take our baby's breath. Just cut a little piece of this off. And we're going to just start to stack on top. Pick a piece that you like and kind of arrange it in front. You might need to grab a couple more pieces or, swap out the pieces. And the last thing we're going to do is this ruscus piece in the front. And we're probably just only going to need to use one of those. So we kind of start off big and we are gradually moving to our smaller floral pieces. And they're all going to look slightly different. But once you're happy with where it is, you're going to just take your little piece of wire and just tightly wrap it. Again, you want to make sure that you're not snapping the branches. But we're just going to try to wrap that around as tightly as possible so that it's nice and secure. And repeat the process. Okay, so we have our bouquets all prepped and ready to go. We have our oranges prepped. So now the only thing left to do is to create our place cards. So we're going to be doing that with this translucent vellum. And I've cut mine down to little strips, 1 inch by 3 inches. And this feels like just the perfect size for our orange laces. So before we start writing our names down, we want to just make a little hole in the corner of each of our cards so that we can easily attach them to our oranges later. So this is an 1/8 of an inch hole punch. Oops. Right about there, just at the very end of the card. You could probably do multiple at once to save some time. You can map out, exactly where that 1/2 inch mark is if you want to make exact measurements for your holes. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I'm going to be using this paint pen to write out the names. This is a extra fine tip oil-based paint marker from Michaels. I'm going to be using white, but I also think that either black or gold would be a great option. And I'm just going to test out my pen, kind of get that paint flowing, just using this scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to keep this nearby just in case I need it. And when you're all finished with that, the way that we're going to connect these to our orange slices is by using these little metal brads. I don't know if you can see it. They have these little metal spokes that split to either side. So we're going to stick that right through our hole. And let me grab an orange slice here. Each orange is going to be a little different, so you want to just kind of position it in a way that looks nice and decide where you want to stick that place card in. When you do find a spot, you can just stick it right into the flesh of the orange there, and then you see it can move, and we're just going to sort of fasten that there so that it is secure. Super cute. And we're going to just do this again for each and every one. And to be honest, this is super cute just on its own without the bouquet. But the idea is that we would lay the bouquet down at the table setting and have this cute little orange lay right on top. And there you have it. I hope that you loved this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for new videos every single week. I'll see you in the next one.